Delegate from Fairfax, Delegate Sebo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there's been a lot of discussion on this floor about speed cameras in this chamber this session. So very quickly, before I give you the status of this conference report, I wanted to tell you a little more about where this bill came from. In 2022, 3 of my constituents were walking home from Oakton High School and were struck by a speeding driver, another student at the school who was driving 80 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone. Leon Yan, who was 15, Ada Martinez Nolasco, age 14, died immediately. The third, Ada's cousin, also 15, was seriously injured. The other student is now in prison, and the other 5 kids who were in that car are forever tortured. This tragedy devastated my community, Mr. Speaker, but I am not the only one in this room who lost constituents in their community due to extreme speed this year. 1 15 and 2 16-year-olds in Henrico, a 3-year-old girl in Winchester, 2 16-year-olds in Halifax County, right here in Richmond. While we were conducting business in the Capitol, just outside, 7 pedestrians were hit, Mr. Speaker, within a 3-week period while we were in session. And so many more. In fact, as we sit in this chamber today debating a small penalty for illegally speeding through school zones, another parent in any of our districts could be receiving a call right now, that devastating call that their child has gone too soon as a result of a driver driving too fast. And now these stories, Mr. Speaker, are becoming far too common. A pedestrian in a crosswalk, a child walking home from school, a neighbor crossing the street in their own community. Pedestrian injuries are occurring at a rate approaching that of non-fatal opioid overdoses and firearm injuries. And car crashes remain one of the leading causes of death in this country, and they are 100% preventable. I don't know about you, Mr. Speaker, but I sure ran for office because I wanted to protect the most vulnerable amongst us and the families that we serve. We have a tool now. We have a tool that can slow drivers down and prevent every one of those losses. And we have a responsibility as legislators to use it. Because every one of these tragedies leaves behind a family whose lives will never be the same. Because protecting life shouldn't stop at words. This is finally your chance in this chamber to vote on this conference report and save lives. Put your words into action. This bill, more specifically, reforms the current policy so the cameras are placed in those high-risk areas. We know that when implemented correctly, speed cameras have been shown to reduce speeding by more than 90%, which means that drivers will slow down and fewer lives will be lost. And that's what this conference report will accomplish. With the proper data privacy and profiteering guardrails in place, we'll soon learn about from Chair Delaney's bill. Localities will finally have the authority to strategically place cameras in high-risk speed corridors, also known as red zones, that you'll see in this bill, and they are limited to under 45 miles per hour, so that those kids who are walking home from school will make it home. I move that we pass this conference report, Mr. Speaker.
Shall the conference report be agreed to? Clerk will close the roll.
Ayes 60, noes 34.
Ayes 60, noes 34. The conference report is agreed to.